America has become fat in many ways. We've become happy, and we've become possibly not as focused on things that got us to where we are. We should be a little more focused on taking care of the details. Now, use our imagination, and this may sound on the edge for a lot of Americans out there, but I'd like for you to think about this one point of imaginary or creative thinking, and that is, right now, the Pentagon has decided, with the current administration, to lower the cost of accessible health care to National Guards and reservists. And I am all for that. But think about this. If every American out there has the opportunity to serve their country the way the National Guard does and the way the reservists do, 1 weekend a month, 3 weeks in the summer, and you get reduced health care or access, total free access to health care, that's not nationalized, that is not universal health care, that is creative health care that works for all of us. Some form of personal investment in your country and your benefit by better health. This country, if we're not healthy, we can't compete on the world market. We have to have health care to compete. We need to sit at a big table. I think additionally, we have to be creative. I think we have to think off the wall. If you think with me for just a moment and just visualize that 12 years ago, who would have ever known the word Google? And now that word has moved in. It is a verb. Have you Googled today? Well, if you don't understand that information, go Google it. And I think that's where we need to be. I think we need to Google this thing seriously. I think we need to communicate, and I think we need to work on solutions and stop dividing the country. In conclusion, to thinking about my great-grandmother. She lived to be 107 years old. I was very fortunate. She was as sharp the week she passed as the day she was born. She was baking apple pies, doing church visiting, and keeping house the week she passed. And she used to say to me, "Son, I just think the good Lord's forgotten about me." But this is a woman that, as a young lady, came down the Ohio River on a flatboat at the banks of what is now Owensboro, Kentucky. She got in a horse and buggy and rode out to Sargo, where the family farm was located. She got married. At that point, most Americans had not traveled any more than 25 miles away from where they were born. And in her lifetime, going from horse and buggy, we went from horse and buggy to the automobile, to airplanes, to putting men not only on the moon, but returning them home again from the moon. And yes, she believed in that. We were imaginative. We were creative. And we live in a time right now where technology is growing 100-fold faster than it did in her lifetime. And we need to be competitive, to provide jobs for Americans going forward. We must be creative. We must use this technology. We must cut back on our carbon footprints, because after all, we're investing in our future, and our future is our children.